the 2900 block of Crestline Drive, where Mr. Payne allegedly shot 18-year-old Davin Gregory Kerr. Mr. Kerr was later transported to a Kansas City area hospital, and he died of his wounds. Our feelings, our thoughts, our prayers go out to Mr. Kerr and his family. We do believe that Davin and Dawson knew each other, and while he should be considered potentially armed and dangerous, we don't believe that there is a danger to the general public. We're asking that if anybody has any information on the whereabouts of Dawson Payne, that they contact Lawrence Douglas County Crime Stoppers at 785-843-TIPS or 911. Again, we're asking that no one approach him because he could be potentially armed and dangerous. But that's the best place to give information on this. I will take a few questions, although I probably don't have much more for you at this time.
Do you have any idea of what happened or what they were doing there, how long they've been there, or any of that?
So, as I stated previously, we have some indication that they know each other, but we're still investigating all the details around that.
Do either of them live at that location that it happened at?
So I know that we have the answer to that question, but I don't believe I have the answer for you right this minute. I don't think I was given that information.
Was the dad a high school senior?
I don't know the answer to that question.
There's a lot of discussion online about, this is the second bigger incident that happened in Lawrence in the last 2 weeks with the stabbing 2 weeks ago. What can you tell the public about, their safety and crime? Because we looked at the statistics. Does it seem to be out of the norm, but from a police perspective?
Sure. So certainly when you have an incident where people know each other, that it doesn't affect the general public safety. I think always that people want to be vigilant in their surroundings and what they're doing. But while the protection of everybody is certainly our responsibility, it's also an individual responsibility of awareness.
Do you think the suspect is still in the area?
We know that he's still at large and that we're looking for him. I can't say for sure where he's at.
Do you have a vehicle that might be associated with them?
I don't have that information for you. I'm sorry.
So you guys are telling people to be on the lookout. Part of the reason why you don't think he's a threat to the public is because this was likely an isolated incident. However, you don't want people to approach him if they feel like they see him.
Sure. So as described, the nature of the call is a shooting. So anytime a shooting's involved, but somebody's potentially armed and dangerous. But because they know one another, we don't think there's a danger to the general public. So I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up. So, but I appreciate your time.
Okay.
Thank you, sir.
If they lived there or not, or because he said I think we have that information, but I don't have it.
Part of the investigation that they don't want to share
Okay,
for good reason.
I figured.
But that was the new information that they knew each other. I think that makes it